Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Um, this is Harvest Moon 64. This is a special ultimate. Um, Amber made me take a rest between between streams, so I fell asleep watching uh the last two episodes of an anime from 2015 called "And You Thought Girls Are Never Online," I think is the name of it. I don't know. A long time ago. So we just have the question mark, all this other stuff. I will update that later because I'm too lazy right now. It's been a long day today. Also tomorrow afternoon. Oh my gosh, Amber, Amber, really big spider coming down. Sorry, guys. All right, that's the one thing I hate about this place. There's a spider right in front of my face, coming down from the ceiling. Ah! Okay. Amber got the vacuum just in time, but holy freaking crap, man. In case you don't know this, I have arachnophobia, so felt the vacuum wind in my face, saw the spider get sucked in said vacuum, couldn't move. Doesn't matter if it's a house spider. If you have a fear of something, you'd be freaked out too. It's just this house in general just has way too many freaking spiders. Too many, man. Oh, I've never seen this many spiders, even when I lived in New York. Oh, wow. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna change the thumbnail later. Let's get to Harvest Moon. No, it's not the itsy bitsy spider. Stop that. That was pretty big. There was nothing itsy or bitsy about that thing. When are they gonna learn that this is my house, our streaming room? They don't belong in here. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
You want it in your bottle? I mean, would you like it? Do you want me to get a glass? Do you want me to get a new one of these?
I will get a glass. Yeah.
I'll give you a glass.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
Okay. Anyway, I swear to God, if another one of those things comes sliding down my, you know why it is? Because the ceilings are so big here. All right. Anyway, tonight's whatever. Tonight's Ultimate Stream is brought to you by a VIP on Patreon who loves Harvest Moon. So, thank you, and hope you enjoy Harvest Moon. Hooray. Just can't catch a break, man. Amber's like, you need to relax more. I relax, I come in, and spiders propelling from the ceiling like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. This is not a barn, okay? It's not a barn. They shouldn't be here. Downstairs is fine, but you can't be up here. Okay? Off limits being up here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll turn it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna put on a different anime later. Shouldn't burn the picture in the screen. Also, that DVD player shuts off after a while. supposed to.
Sorry, I didn't mean to touch you.
My foot's not broken anymore. Alright, so we're gonna try to build a greenhouse. It's the 26th of summer. We're almost into fall. Summer will end soon. Are you ready for fall? No. I hope I can become a little more helpful. You're very helpful. What's your name again? It's Potpourri, right? Yeah. Okay, after Spider terrified me. And what's funny is Amber was a spider slayer. She took care of 3 spiders, and then this giant one that was nowhere on the ceiling before just decides to come propelling down. My nerves can't take it. One of my thoughts on the new Harvest Moon. Okay. Is it made by Marvelous or is it made by Natsume? Natsume never even made this Harvest Moon. This Harvest Moon was made by Marvelous. If it's a new Story of Seasons game, sure. If it's a Natsume Harvest Moon, no. Oops. I have spider trauma. I just can't deal with this. I'm trying to make money so we can have a greenhouse. And then I can give what's-her-name a baby. It's actually pretty easy to get a baby in this. No, it is. All you have to do is get a crib, and then after 3 weeks, you have a baby. Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
It is crazy. That's how they do it. Not as fast as apparently Tomodachi, though.
Yeah.
Why is it... I don't know. It's just kind of annoying that our characters don't have a baby
Right.
in the Tomodachi thing, considering we were the first couple. And we didn't even get the ending screen. It was Serena and Goku that got the ending scene. Maybe in order to have a baby, you have to do the space vacation. Because so far, I mean, unless Draugl and Sarah have a baby, then the theory is not sound. But, yeah. Alright, I'm supposed to chop wood now. Or am I supposed to water stuff? I don't even remember. Oh, I gotta water the remaining crops. No chopping wood right now. Watering is its own chore.
Right.
Oops. Yeah, I personally, guys and gals, I don't care about Harvest Moon by this is today's shipment. I'm taking it. Right? No.
Yeah, the Natsume Harvest Moon isn't the real
No.
Harvest Moon.
No. The Story of Seasons stuff has been fun for a long time, and Harvest Moon used to be fun. And it kind of reminds me of the thing that happened with McDonald's and the McDonald's brothers, where the dude who owned...
Yeah.
He bought the brand name, but it was not McDonald's. Like, he basically took the McDonald brothers' idea and he made it, you know, this massive franchise, but he wasn't the originator of it. Same thing with Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon is a beloved franchise, but it's not... the creators don't make it anymore.
Yeah, I saw the movie they made of that in theaters.
I heard Michael Keaton was really good in that.
Yeah, he was He was a great villain. He was the villain in that.
She says don't out be out too late.
He was the guy who bought out the McDonald brothers.
Yep.
Just took it from them.
Yeah, I know.
But basically what he did was kind of like what I feel like Disney would have done to us if we had signed that contract with them.
Oh.
Look, he said that he wanted to take their brand like country, you know, like across the country, because they were just like one hamburger place.
Yep.
So he kept introducing more and more stuff. Like they originally, McDonald's shakes were originally like real food ingredients, and then like he introduced like a shake substitute, like, you know, or like hydrolyzed shake or something.
Yikes.
There's all kinds of stuff. But after he took their brand nationwide, then he basically sued them because he originally said he was just gonna take a little percentage of the profits, but after that he basically argued in court that they were just a small company before he met them, and now they're a nationwide brand, and he made that brand. So he basically stole their thing from them in court.
Wow.
Stole their own thing, and then there's this interesting scene, like after he wins, and he takes their entire brand, and the judge says that they can have one restaurant with a McDonald's, with their original McDonald's logo.
Wow.
All the other restaurants go to the guy who took their stuff. So
Is the original McDonald's still around?
it's possible.
It's possible.
I think it is. I can look it up. But basically one of the McDonald's brothers like talked to Michael Keaton, who's their like promoter or whatever, the guy who stole their business, in the he was in the bathroom or whatever, and he said, I just want to know, like, why did you do it? Like, why did you take our stuff now that you've won? Like, I just want to know what made you do it. Like, you could have just made your own hamburger brand. You could have just made it yourself. Why did you take ours? And he said, it's the name. He's like, it's the name, McDonald's. He's like, it builds trust. And it's a small town, homey name of two brothers making a hamburger stand. And he's like, you can't make up a name like that. And he's like, it's a very trusted name. He's like, sorry, I needed your name. So he went for that brand because of the name. History and everything.
Wow.
And I mean, he was right. Like, it did become a huge success. What he stole the McDonald's brothers had something no other hamburger stand had.
Oops.
Which a lot of the like food, like fast food restaurants at the time were doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I'll give you hot dogs, you can have a chili dog, you can have chicken, you can have pork, you can have a hamburger, you can have a cheeseburger. What they did was they just had like 2 or 3 menu items. Like,
wow,
you can do a cheeseburger, a hamburger, you can have fries, you can have a shake, and then there was like one other thing. So they just made, that was the McDonald's. The original McDonald's was only like a couple things on the menu, and that's kind of was their thing, because they made those things very well, and they made sure that, you know, it was always hot and like ready. Everyone who worked there could easily make those menu items, you know, the hamburger, the cheeseburger, the fries, and the shake, and whatever else. So it was like, I don't know, 2 or 3 things on the menu.
Oh no.
So it was very easy. That was McDonald's plan, was to make it fast. Like they were like one of the first really fast food things, I think. Like they were one of the fastest. And also they kept their prices low because when you only have a few things on the menu, you're not going to be ordering a bunch of extra chicken and nobody eats chicken that day, so you have to throw it all out.
Right.
So basically, like, you know, if you have extra hamburger, you just store it. So you were able to keep your costs down and keep the lines moving fast. And that was their whole spiel.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's a far fetch from what McDonald's is today, where you have, you know, the Big Mac and all this stuff. You have the chicken nuggets and you have all the different menu items. They didn't have all that in the original one. I can look it up actually now. Is the original McDonald's still in business? In fact, I don't even know if they were allowed to keep their name.
Wow. Imagine that. You start a restaurant with your own name and somebody takes your name. That's just wicked.
Yeah, he was evil. He did a great job. I mean, you should watch the movie sometime. Michael Keaton was a great villain. Oh wow, it finally closed down. For a while it was operating as a business. So there it is. This is actually the first... Wow. Is that true? Yep.
But it's gone now.
Oh no, it's still there. It's still there, but you can't buy any hamburgers there.
Why?
Because it's a museum now.
Oh.
It closed down.
Wait, and that's where they have the company museum or their museum? Don't tell me that's the
It
company
is
museum.
a museum. I don't...
So we're getting tomatoes.
Oh.
That's everything. I don't think I need to bother.
Oh, wait, no.
Hmm?
Looks like you can get a hamburger.
What?
I'm so confused. Oh, wow. Looks like McDonald's, the big corporation, bought them out.
Mmm.
They used to run it themselves. This was the original McDonald's that was stolen.
So they bought it. They bought the last one out and then turned it into a company museum.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This was the original McDonald Brothers restaurant. It's in California, San Bernardino, California.
So they turned it into a franchise. This is all for today's shipment. I'm taking it. Alright.
Yeah.
That's messed
The
up.
fact that the McDonald's brothers actually came up with, look at a lot of the stuff they came up with. They already had the uniforms. They had Ronald McDonald, well, I don't know if they had Ronald McDonald, but they had the uniforms and they had the golden arches.
Well, if they came up with a creepy clown, they deserve to go out of business.
Well, I don't know if they came up with a creepy clown. Look they had a different mascot. I think that McDonald's, after they bought it, see, that was their mascot, the little guy with the hat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I guess they didn't. But, yeah, I think they just put Ronald McDonald's head in there after they bought it from them. Because I saw the movie, there was no Ronald McDonald there in the... I mean, not that the movie's accurate to history.
Creepy clown.
But...
Get out of here.
But honestly, the fact that the McDonald brothers came up with the golden arches, and they came up with the name, they came up with the idea of quick service, hamburger, fries, you know, a small amount of menu items. Like, really, they already came up with most of the concept, like, the whole concept of it. He basically stole it.
Of course he did. He did. He did.
I do think it's interesting, though, that Michael Keaton decided to play that part because I think that he purposely played the part as a villain because I think Michael Keaton, well, I don't know, but
No.
I think he would probably agree that the guy was a villain. Like he
Yeah.
purposely played it.
Agreed.
I think he was portraying it as a villain because he himself, I think, agreed that the guy who stole the McDonald brothers business was a villain.
Was a villain. Not mine.
It's kind of interesting. Like, I don't know if the movie's accurate to real life, but when he first approached the McDonald brothers in the movie, they were fine with just their restaurant. They actually didn't want to expand. They just liked having their restaurant. And he just pushed them to expand, expand, expand until he finally took it from them. So it was like, I mean, stuff like that kind of makes me. I know that you would have rather taken that Disney deal years ago, but I
No,
don't know.
because we wouldn't have been in business for 18 years. We would have been thrown under the bus when Kappa happened.
Yeah.
Disney would have said, "Okay, your brand is now kid friendly, and we've changed your entire channel." We wouldn't have been able to get a lawyer. Like, no, we would have been finished. Unless we ended up being salary with them, but I kind of doubt they would have done that.
Yeah, right.
Because YouTube's never made a salary. There he is. There's a little happy from me.
The original. No, the original McDonald brothers didn't have Grimace and stuff.
Mm-mm.
They had a little chef with a hat on the sign.
Mm-hmm.
The McDonald's corporate came up with Grimace and all those people, Ronald McDonald.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it true that Dave Thomas worked at the original McDonald's?
It's possible. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he worked at KFC.
Oh yeah, he was. Let's see. Okay, I was yeah, that's exactly what I remember. So the original McDonald's, San Bernardino, Dick and Mac McDonald, two brothers. Their system featured limited menu items. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Hamburgers, shakes, fries. Like basically hardly anything on their menu. So that they could keep their costs low and keep their business fast. And it worked. Yeah, I mean, it even says on the official McDonald's website, the brothers sold their 14 franchises, 10 of which became operating restaurants. But that did not include their original location in San Bernardino yet.
When
so
did
the judge allowed them to keep their first restaurant.
But when did the first restaurant end up becoming corporatized? Like when after they passed away? How did the first restaurant end up becoming a part of the McDonald's like conglomerate?
When did the first McDonald's restaurant stop operating? how long did the McDonald brothers?
Oops. Where's the wife?
Oh, interesting. Yep, it actually does say. Oh, wow, interesting. Wow, so they actually were. Wow, that's interesting. After selling it, forced to being sold it to the guy who took their stores, they were legally forced to change their own restaurant's name. It still had the M. It still had the golden arches. But they had to rename their original restaurant that they came up. They could not name it the McDonald's Brothers anymore. They had to change the name on their restaurant and call it the Big M.
Oh, wow.
They had to change their own name.
That's crazy.
It says their restaurant remained in operation until 1968 when the guy who took their restaurants, well, their franchises, his name was Ray Kroc, interestingly enough. He opened one of his competing McDonald's franchise restaurants that he stole from them. He opened one franchise near them and drove them out of business.
Oh, wow.
In 1968.
What a... Wow. That's... Wow.
Yeah, he wouldn't even let them just be... He had to take the last one.
So how did they... What happened to them?
I don't know.
After they lost their business in 1968, what happened?
They probably just retired. I don't know.
That's
It's
horrible.
honestly sad.
That's horrible. I mean, that's evil, man. Messed up. Okay, she's in the kitchen. That's where she is. Right, oh, I'm going back to chop trees and stuff.
Oh yeah, the movie is called The Founder.
Should be called a thief. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Keaton did a great job. Honestly, I was like surprised, but I knew he played gangsters before, so it was just like a gangster role basically that he was playing, but a corporate.
Johnny Dangerously?
Yeah, it was like a corporate gangster.
Hmm?
Yeah, definitely Max. It is a. Yep, they've had several mascots. I don't know if the little chef had a name, Pop Star. I think it did. I can look.
So all our crops are gonna get destroyed because there's a typhoon.
I mean, I think it's a great like warning story actually to if you have a business idea and someone. I mean, remember that one guy who was trying to take our channel and have us just do Minecraft videos? He kind of reminds me of that kind of person where he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna send you. You're gonna move to California. I'll pound on your door, wake you up, and."
I heard what happened to that guy. It's a rumor, but supposedly he opened up several YouTube houses, and there was a problem with drugs.
Oh Wow.
So he and a bunch of other people ended up getting charged and arrested and stuff like that. And then he lost that YouTube house, and then he went somewhere else where he was still trying to manage YouTubers. And I don't know what happened to him after that. But yeah, he had some good ideas, but also he was a bit eccentric. Like, why in the world would a husband and wife live in a YouTube house with other YouTubers? That's insane. And we were trying to explain to him
Yeah.
our brand is Amber and I, we're not just a brand, we're a married couple. We sit on a couch and we play video games. And I remember what he told us. He says, "You won't be doing this in 15 years or 10 years."
Yeah, well, he's not doing it. He got arrested.
Exactly. So 20 years later, we're still here. Are we do we make as much money as we used to? No. But I mean, most businesses that have been around a long time, unless they're like a corporate owned entity, they don't keep making the same amount they did when they were in their prime.
Yeah.
It's enough for us to get by. It'd be nice if it was a little bit more, but it's going to rain all day today. Well, at least I won't have to water the crops. Well, actually, all our crops are dead because it's now summer, or it's now fall. So all the summer crops, this is what happens to your summer crops, Amber. They're all dead. They're all gone.
Oh.
Every single summer crop is gone.
Yeah, so the original. That's the original mascot of McDonald's that the McDonald brothers came up with. He was a little dude with a little chef hat, and his name was Speedy.
Mm. It's actually kind of funny. Uh-oh. No.
Wait a second. It says. Wait, I don't know. Oh, right. The McDonald's introduced what they called the Speedy Service System. Oh, interesting. So, actually, invented they actually came up with, not only did they come up with the limited menu item, they came up with the golden arches, they came up with the little Speedy mascot. They came up with like a limited amount of food so that you could keep the prices cheap. But they invented something called the Speedy Service System, which included most restaurants at the time, like even I mean, I don't really know if A&W was around, but every restaurant, even fast burger joints and stuff, would deliver it to your car or to your table. Every single one of them. The McDonald's was different. They had customers walk up to the window and then they would get their own food and then you could bring your food to your table. They were the first ones that did that. It was their system because that was so that you could easily quickly get your food and grab it, so they could focus on just making the food and handing it out the window so they wouldn't be wasting time carrying it to your table, so they could just feed more people. So basically, the McDonald brothers were geniuses. They came up with a lot of great ideas. So really, that guy did steal their entire idea.
Wow. It's ruthless.
You know, they they basically came up with the whole thing.
That's why I don't like corporate entities, personally.
I love it how on the McDonald's official website it says that the McDonald's franchises were legally bought from. It says clearly, it goes, if you want to know more about how the franchises were legally purchased from the McDonald brothers, you can look here. It's like
Legally.
so. It's funny that they like they have to emphasize that it was legal.
It was legal.
Because it's like, well, technically it was legal, but it's still wrong. You use the court system to steal the franchise from them.
Stay awake. You have eggplants to plant, little guy.
You know what? I should actually look this up. So in the movie The Founder, how did he take the franchises?
Nothing today. I'll see you later. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. All we have is eggplant to eat. Alright, that's enough. He's gonna pass out. Okay, now you can go to bed, little guy.
Oh wait, did I take my medicine? No, I did not. I did not take it, Luke.
You didn't take your medicine?
No, because I would have taken both pills. I didn't take any of them. I was gonna take it, but I didn't. Remember, I haven't taken it at all.
Yeah, go take it. Yeah.
In the movie,
Miss Brainy Girl, before you forget, go take your medicine. Hi, Max. Oops. Where's the man's wife at?
Oh wow, so he basically something about
Yeah, hi, Max.
Oh hi Max, good to see you. So he actually was leasing he somehow tricked them. I think what he did was he made his own real estate company. And then he leased his properties to the McDonald's brothers. And then somehow he just changed. I don't really understand, but he somehow
So he was a sneaky sneak.
and he was somehow marked up their rent and the prices to the point where they couldn't afford it, they couldn't battle him legally, and then he basically forced them to sell their franchises.
A snake, man.
And then he gave them a handshake saying that he would give them some royalties on the, but I don't think he ever did give them any royalties on their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like the way that Henry Cavill had his verbal contract.
Oh, yeah. Henry Cavill's verbal contract. Yep. Yep. Yeah, take your medicine, honey. Please don't forget. Also, Link is in our room. He's under the bed. At least I think he is. Well. I don't want bagel bites. I think I will have a turkey sandwich later. Or you could make it and I'll have it in the fridge later. Yeah, just remember to take your medicine. Okay. And you sure you didn't take it twice? Makes sense. You watered the plants? Oh no. No, I know you were justified in your thing. Yeah. Remember, guys, if you're able to renew your $5 membership because we really need the help. Like we were at 243, we're at 233 for members now. We're losing members like crazy. We can't afford the vacuum. Right now we have like the support of a Omega, but we don't know how long that's gonna last. You know? A charity like phone or like PBS thing, like the channel can only stay open because of, you know, sponsors like you, something, because yeah, YouTube ad revenue is very, very low. We need fan support badly.
Maybe we could be like, if you pledge to be a member for a year, we'll send you a t-shirt.
I mean, that would actually kind of pay itself. Something like that, yeah. No, that's all the eggplant I can plant for now. I think we might be able to make the greenhouse now. McDonald's information is unlocked. So tomorrow you guys have another South of Midnight thing. We made 4 episodes of that today, which is why Amber didn't stream.
Oh.
Hmm?
A guy named Rene Aren was a McDonald's chef and a real chef. Says Max. Interesting. That's interesting, Max.
Oh my gosh, Amber, we bought the greenhouse.
Oh, wow.
Did you see how much it cost? 30,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you know how many streams it took me to make that much money in game? A long time. But now, basically, with the greenhouse, you can plant, and this is how you make your money, honey. So you can sell vegetables that weren't available, like, so I can, my tomatoes, like, corn and all that other stuff, I can actually make that in the greenhouse while selling the fall vegetables, which is eggplant, like, outside. And in the wintertime, I can, you know, sell as much eggplant or whatever as I want, because I can, all year round, this is the fun of Harvest Moon, all year round, I can continually do stuff. Now the only thing left for me to do to beat the game, in theory... Oh, give me the money then. Give you the lumber and the money then? I don't know how much lumber I have.
The McDonald brothers had to sell their stuff in 1961. They were driven out of business by 1968. Grimace was created in 1971, so a lot of the mascots, like Grimace and other stuff, was created by corporate.
Yeah, I believe that.
No. The little guy with the hat, Speedy, was the McDonald brothers mascot.
Hey, puppy.
I'm sorry I'm eating on your stream.
Hello, T. Hey, little friend.
I'm trying to get my strength up so I can make your sandwich.
That's fine. Hey, buddy. Are we friends again? Are we friends again? You want to hang out? No? Oh, okay. Alright, alright. I ruined it. He was coming to see me, and then I grabbed him. Link, come back! Probably gonna tell me I don't have enough lumber.
Hey, there's not enough lumber in that case. It's impossible. Come back later.
Darn it! How much lumber? Oh, come on! How
Wait, you have to have the lumber to make the greenhouse?
Yeah.
But I thought you had the money to purchase it.
I do have the money, but you have to have the material. This is what I ran into last time. So he didn't even take the money right now. Well, we're gonna get the greenhouse built in this episode. Well, I mean, yeah. Did I already water these? Can't remember if I
wet.
They might be. I mean, the wife said she watered them. Maybe she's getting better at watering.
Oh. She seems very sweet. Or potpourri.
Potpourri? Yeah.
You picked a girl that's sort of like me, huh?
Actually, you used to, when we were first married, Amber wore her hair like this. She had a hair...
Headband?
Headband. Yeah, that's what it's called. You had like a blue headband, and you used to slick your hair back, and you stuck the headband on there. It was cute. It was a very 90s look when we were first married. And then for Amber's job, she got a shoulder length haircut and went with like more kind of curly hair for a while because she was a receptionist at it was an insurance company.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted Amber to get a more professional haircut, which was a sad day for me because I liked Amber's long hair.
Sorry.
It's okay. Hi, Link. All right, I guess I'll go to sleep. We got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow.
After I work there, then
She watered the plants.
we worked lots of places, but we ended up going to New York.
Yep. Wait, why is he tired? Don't be tired. Water. You have no time to be tired. Water, boy. Water! There you go. Otherwise the eggplants won't grow, and we won't make money. That'd be bad. Oops. She only watered some of them! She's like, I watered the plants! I'm like seeing little patches here where she did something, and she was like, no, it's too hard, I didn't do them all. In the Super Nintendo Harvest Moon, you could get a sprinkler system. Then you would never have to water again. You'd have sprinklers. And then that returned in Harvest Moon, Wonderful Life, and some other Harvest Moon games. Like, the more money you have, the more cool supplies you get. I never really messed with animals until after I got sprinklers and other things, because the animals would always die because I would spend too much time with my crops. I was never good at taking care of the animals.
I've never been good with animals in real life, actually.
You've had cats live for 10 years.
You're the one that... I never had a cat on my own.
No, I mean, you and I personally, in our 20 years of marriage, we've had 2 cats live for 10 years.
I know, but you were really good at taking care of cats. I mean, I was them in the box and feeding them and stuff and
Mhm.
water and playing. But you had to teach me a lot of this stuff. Because I had pets growing up and they died.
Now, the longest pet I've ever had was Samurai, and he lived for 15 years.
Yeah, fish died, gerbils died.
Actually, I think my dad said he lived for 17. We got Sammy when I was 7, and he lived until I was 23, or maybe he got me when I was 10, because that would, or yeah, something like that.
And cat
Oh shoot!
Gatita when I was little. I got the cat when I was. Well, my parents got it when I was 5, and they asked me what I wanted to name the cat, and I said I wanted to name it Sally, and then they named it Gatita.
No, whenever you wanted to name the cats, you always get to name the cats because of that story.
You don't have to do that for me. It's just, I don't know. It was hard. And then I had that other cat that was like an orange cat that I picked out, and then this other girl wanted it, so my parents gave it to her instead. And it was just,
Yeah.
Look, you got new cats. We got married, and I got my very own cat. I got Tank and Shadow and Zelda.
And what's funny is Tink and Zelda are here. Their ashes are on the back porch.
Oh.
You gotta get little plants for them or something. Alright. I have to go. I can't go chop more lumber because there is no more lumber.
You made me very happy. I got to.
I'm not gone yet. I made you very happy.
You made me very happy getting me cats.
Well, you love animals, and it's still possible to get a dog, but I mean, it'd be like living in a dog with a. Amber says our apartment here is like living in a hotel suite, and she's not wrong. Feels like it.
Yep. It feels like we're living in a hotel because we come out of our room, which is basically our bed with a door.
Yep.
Like, literally, we're on a bed. You can barely squeeze. Like, maybe Luke can squeeze a little bit better than me, but it is, like, when we climb into bed, we just crawl over the bed.
Yep.
To get to our spot so we can go to sleep.
Yep.
You cannot really, like, walk around the bed.
No, you can't. There's no room. Nope.
So you just open the door and just shut the door so you can even look, like, you cannot even, like, look at your, like, we have, like, a few clothes or whatever by the door where I have folded or whatever. And you can't even look through those clothes unless the door is shut. If the door's open, there's no room at all. You have to get in, shut the door, and then you can, like, turn off the light, climb into bed, go to sleep. So there's no room.
Well, they told us, like, before, I don't even think, like, I think we would have the same problem with a queen-size bed in that office area. I don't think it would really fit in there either. It would be like, remember when we had the couch up against the pull-out couch? It was the same type of thing, basically. But that's what New York apartments are like. Yeah. Except for that one that we were interested in with the squatter, but then their AC went out. So now all those people are suffering because the windows aren't big enough for AC because it was one of those newer apartments.
Oh, wow.
So they can't even put a small air conditioner unit because the windows don't go high enough for it. And the windows are not designed for it.
Yeah.
Hi, K-Wing, so you came. The milk here is the fresh from the morning. You be a taste judge.
Actually, hang on. I want to go chop wood because I won't be able to chop wood again. One sec. I want to go be a cow person. Don't have a cow, man.
Yeah, there's no space around the bed. There's like,
No.
we have like a tiny TV tray with a TV on it, but it's literally smashed up against the wall, and like you can technically, like when I squeeze between the TV and the bed, like I'm able to squeeze by it, but literally I end up bumping the TV.
And that stand is not very sturdy, so we...
the point where the TV is almost about to fall over if you try to squeeze between the TV stand and the bed. So, like, Luke and I both, like, get into, like, we open the door, close it, like, basically get on our hands and knees onto the bed, and then crawl to the spot we're gonna sleep, find our pillow, and then if I have to plug my phone in, it's over on the other side of the bed, so I have to give Luke the plug and ask him to plug it in because I cannot reach over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we sleep. And then we we get up, and then it's like, and then there's just the room that we're in, you know, like there's the room that has our like food shelf and then our table for eating, and then there's our streaming area over here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when we bring packages in, it's like, I don't know, it just feels like, oh, where are we gonna put this? Like, oh, we needed some soap, basically it's like we just get the essentials, like, oh, we have...
It's like living in a hotel.
It feels like we're living in a hotel because it feels like we're camping. Like, we have to get... Because we're working so much, and, you know, sometimes, like, when we don't have time, like, when we have to work every day, we don't really have time to leave the house because that could, like, lose an hour of work.
Yeah, so
sometimes we get stuff delivered, like, we just get the basics, like juice, milk, and then it comes to the door, we bring it up, and then we start working again. So it's like we're working out of a hotel.
We had a 3-bedroom condo, but now it's like, it's just, everything is one floor, and stuff is much smaller than we thought.
Hi, K-Wing, so you came. The milk is here. Fresh from the morning farm. You be a taste judge.
Pretty good. I'm gonna talk to my wife before I go.
Oh, that's good. This milk is the best.
And then we have M milk. It also says M milk. How many of these am I supposed to be drinking?
I don't know, but you're drinking a lot.
I'm drinking a lot of milk. I'm lactose intolerant.
I thought people would want to raise cows if we had this festival.
Actually, some people say that.
Hello, I'm the gourmet person. Nice, smells sweet. One's the best. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, my cows all died,
Well,
so...
I'm gonna have to look it up, but I have heard that
Wait! The decision hasn't been announced.
some people say if you get milk from the farm, it actually has something in it that helps you if you're lactose intolerant. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this. I'm gonna look it up.
How much is he gonna be able to drink? Lip, 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 lip. Up, down the hatch. That's good. This milk's the best.
Now we'll announce the results. The winner is the cow from the Green Ranch. Congratulations.
Yay, Michael Jackson.
Second place goes to the cow from the Tree Bud Village farm. It was really close. Third place goes to the cow from the Flower Blossom farm. Everyone put your hands together.
Yay.
Wow, today was a good day, and I'm going to have a good sleep.
Well,
I watered the plants. No, you did not. The Harvest Festival is coming soon. Who will be the king next year? Hello, here is tomorrow's forecast. It will clear up and become a lovely autumn day. No, not the educational channel. Okay, here's tomorrow's forecast. Okay, go away. Let's see what our materials are. We need 580 things of wood. Almost there. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, so apparently...
Hey! Oh, that's her father. I've come to say goodbye. I'm heading south. See you again next spring. Take care of my daughter. That dude always leaves every year.
Wow, so actually, Luke, there's some people that believe that there are some special enzymes that help you digest milk better that are present in raw milk, but when they pasteurize the milk and sell it in the commercial stores, they destroy those enzymes.
Okay.
So actually, it's possible that if you drink raw milk from the farm, it might not give you as much bloating.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the reason why I had problems is I developed problems when I was a baby. Because I couldn't handle formula, so I had to have milk, and then I developed an intolerance to it. And lactate wasn't a thing yet. Lactate became a thing in the 90s. Which I was really happy about because I thought I was going to miss out on cereal and all kinds of stuff.
Did you have, like, your mom's milk, or you had cow milk?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't able to have formula.
I mean, I don't think my mom gave me formula either. I just had, like, natural mom's milk.
So I grew up with lactate. Like, we started getting lactate when I was, like, 7 or 8. And that's when I really remember eating a lot of cereal. And actually not having problems with it. So... let's see, I would have been... oh my gosh, how old would I have been? Probably 9, 8 or 9.
You okay?
I think so.
Was a mosquito?
I don't know. Did you see anything? No.
I'm way over here, so it's kind of hard. I don't see anything. No, I don't. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna build that greenhouse now. And I have to have Naomi's video rendered.
There's somebody said, I've had raw milk and it's easier on my stomach.
Oops.
But if you drink raw milk, there's like a layer of cream at the very top because it's not homogenized. Oh, that's very interesting, Alpha. Well, that's, I mean, who knows? It's very cool. Oh, you had 2 cats that reached over 20 years old, Jotaro? That's really awesome.
Yeah, I've never had cat, like, when I was a kid, but...
Good night, Tim Sonic Boom. Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely have been praying for your mom. I'm glad she's feeling a little better.
Alright, Amber, here we go. Good. Alright, I'll get started tomorrow. He took the money and he ran. So we paid 30,000 plus 580 pieces of lumber, and now he's going to start building our greenhouse. Yep. And I did that by fall day 5. Alright, not bad.
Not bad at all. I guess this might be a relaxing game.
It's a very relaxing game.
Welcome home.
So, I want to know something from you guys and gals, because attendance is very low. It was easier for you guys to find live streams when they were set up in advance, right? Like, because our attendance is anywhere between 40 to 60 people, and when we first moved here, it was 90 to 100. We had streams set up, like, all the time. People would know what games we're playing. We can't do that right now because our streaming software is bugged, which we're going to have to get a new streaming software. Was it easier before to know what the streams were in a 12-hour period? Yes. That's what I figured. So the reason why stream attendance is down, it's not that people don't like us, it's people can't schedule when we're going to stream. Yeah. That's what I figured. So we have to get the streaming thing figured out.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, Jotaro. Raw milk can pass on diseases. I understand.
You need a thing?
Sorry.
Yeah, when they're set up in advance, it's a lot easier to know. Yeah. Here's the thing, YouTube told us before that setting up streams in advance wouldn't matter and it wouldn't mess up our attendance. Like, if we just, like, randomly streamed, we would still get a lot of people to show up and stuff, and I kept telling them no. It's like the reason why we set streams up in advance is so people know and they can plan, okay, this is what I'm doing tomorrow. You know, this is when the stream, this is the game I'm looking forward to, this is what time, blah, blah, blah. And when you just randomly start streaming, not only do you not get notified, which I think is also why we've been losing so many subscribers, is people aren't finding our content and they're just unsubscribing, like, in a huge amount. Because it's been an entire month like this, I think. But the people that made this software, it's so hard to get a hold of them. So we're probably going to lose a lot of our fancy effects and stuff because we're going to have to learn a whole new streaming software. We've been using this company for, like, oh my gosh. Probably been using this streaming software since 2019. So it's going to be quite an adjustment to learn a new program. No, it's not YouTube's fault. It's the streaming program. YouTube isn't to blame for this, unfortunately. They're not the ones who did it. The streaming company messed up. They did a brand new update in June that wrecked the program for so many people. And they've been doing product support, like damage control, for a month. But they just haven't gotten back to us. And they're supposed to because we're a premium member. But they're not getting a hold of us, which is frustrating. Because I like this program. I know how to use this program very well. Okay, so, alright, here they go. They're gonna start building.
It's okay, just mind your own business.
Where are you gonna build the greenhouse? Oh, it's gonna be here. Dun 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 dun. I have nothing to do till that is built. And the eggplants start growing. I think the eggplant takes a full 2 weeks to grow. That's why you want a greenhouse. Yatta. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not YouTube's fault. It's the streaming company's mistake. There's an error between YouTube's codec and the streaming codec, and probably the reason why they don't help us, like the streaming companies, because they don't know how to fix it. You have to remember, Amber and I find the strangest glitches in this line of work. We don't mean to, it just happens. You know? It's not like we're purposely trying to make internet jobs hard for people, it's just... it happens. I'm so tired. Darn it. Yeah, so we only have 2,000 gold left. I'm gonna have to basically make all that money back. You only need $1,000 to have a crib, though. Imagine if we set up the clickbait and we could, like, program the streams in advance. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because the clickbait only gets people that are, like, just on the channel during that time. Whereas, yeah, people would see it in their notifications, like, hours. Yeah. Yep. We might be able to take a day off. Well, I think Thursdays are going to be rerun day. I think until we can get things figured out, I think Thursday will have at least one 5-hour flashback stream. Throwback Thursdays, yes. Exactly, Amber. Like one actual stream and then one throwback stream. Hello, here's tomorrow's forecast. It will clear up and become a lovely autumn day. Okay. The Harvest Festival is coming soon. Who will be the king next year? What day is the Harvest Festival again? Yeah, it's a streaming software that's messed up. Which is why we haven't set up any event streams. Because we can't. Good night. Good night. Oh wait, I needed to chop wood. Did I chop wood? I don't even know anymore. Well, I mean, basically, I'll tell you guys a secret. Most of the YouTubers who've retired haven't really retired. They're still generating ad revenue from their channels. They're running reruns from their streams on Twitch and their streams from YouTube. And they're doing that. They're just not making new content anymore. And Amber and I are like, I mean, if we're barely... Because YouTube lowered ad revenue to an insane amount. Like, before I told you guys we got, like, maybe 20 bucks for, like, a stream that hit 1,000 views. Now it's 45% lower. So, if you manage to get 1,000 views without super chats, the ad revenue is really bad. That one stream that we did today managed to get over 2,000 views in like 2 hours, and I ran a ton of ads. So I'm gonna find out in 48 hours how much ad revenue that made. But, you know, it's not easy coming up with catchy titles and things like that. I've never been good at the catchy, like, titles and things like that. It's okay, just mind your own business. Is the stream... Will Throwback Thursday be all day? No. There'll always be at least one real stream, but it's like... One stream will be Throwback Thursday, probably from 3 o'clock until 7 o'clock. It'll be a Throwback Thursday stream of a past series. And then around 8 o'clock will be whatever stream for that night, like SAO or an Ultimate stream, or who knows. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have... We're losing members like crazy, and what these people don't understand, we had 55 people cancel membership, which brought us down to like 233. In August, YouTube is going to increase the price of membership for everyone that cancels. They're trying to make it so people don't cancel their membership because they're going to jack up the price by like 30% or more. And they'll blame it on, like, you know, American economics and what's ever going on in Europe. The people that stay at the $5 or $100, they won't get a price hike. But the people who drop their membership, you know, there's going to be a price hike. So it's not a good idea to keep, like, especially if you want to help the channel, like staying at the $5 tier is very useful. Because we really, people think we're e-begging now, like we get to like 190 members, I have to do some pretty drastic things. Because we can't even really survive with 233 members. It's too low. Where'd she go? She's in the kitchen. You watered the plants? Did I water the plants? Oh no. Did I remember to water the plants, or did I just goof off? I can't tell if these are watered. Oh darn. Well, I guess we'll find out. There was they did an update of the program on like June 8th, and the update messed up everybody's streaming thing, but it corrected for most people. But they haven't been able to fix ours yet. Also, honey, you're not using Old Turkey, are you? The Old Turkey? There's one turkey that's really old that's going bad. Like, I think the cheese is still good, but the turkey technically expired on July 8th. It's July 15th now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Link and I had some last night, and I was gonna tell you about it, but I think that's why he bit me, is because his tummy didn't feel good. Alright, everything's watered now. How long does it take you to build a greenhouse? Just mind your own business. Okay. We need as many people as possible to be members, yeah. Our normal membership, we usually have about 285 people as members. We're at 233, the lowest we've seen it in 3 years. Which is very, very bad. Whoa. I don't even know who that old dude is. They have increased the ad revenue for YouTube Shorts, but it's still not enough because we don't get enough views on the YouTube Shorts. In order to make up for the loss of revenue from streaming and uploads, our YouTube Shorts would have to get like 15, 20,000 views, and they only get about 1,000 or 4,000. So, it doesn't really help us very much. But YouTube has increased the revenue for shorts. It's just your shorts have to do very well. What? Nothing again? It takes a while for those eggplants to grow there, big guy. I already chopped wood. There's not much else I can do. Estimate. I think you need 100 things of lumber. Thank you, sweetheart. You watch as many ads as possible? Watching ads helps, yes. Watching ads helps big time. Too many people skip the ads. Yeah, if people were watching the ads, the streams would do better. YouTube is trying to make sure you're out of a job? Probably. We've been at it for, like, almost 20 years, so, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Whoops. The Harvest Festival is coming soon. When is the Harvest Festival? Here's tomorrow's forecast. It will be clear and become a lovely autumn day. Oops. Thank you, honey. That's perfect. Yeah. No, I will have it later. Yep. You watered the plants. Oh no. I saw it. It looked good. Tomorrow's forecast will clear up and become lovely autumn day. No, I can't right now, honey. The Harvest Festival is coming soon. Who will be the king of next year? I don't know. How about this? Isn't it great? I've just finished. Take a look. The greenhouse! Oh my gosh, we have our greenhouse! Yes! Now we can start making in-game money. Woo-woo! And my eggplants! Hooray! Wow, look at all the freaking eggplants, man. Yo. Time to make mad money again. Actually, you don't get much yield for eggplants right now, but... if only the wife could come out of the house and help you harvest. Crap. She doesn't do that. Probably made more things than I should have. Ugh. I don't even know how much. There's a what? As long as it's not a bat. How do you know it's a moth? Oh. Yeah, you have to be careful with those because you don't want it to get into clothing. You want to be careful with moths because you don't want them to get into clothing. How would you get it? Oh. How do you... You said it was a small moth, but then you say it's huge. Yeah. I've seen a lot of beetles here. Why can't the dog just go inside the door? That is the first time I've seen the dog in quite a while. Okay, so we had 2,000 gold before. Is the door to our room shut? 'Cause I don't want the moth in our room. That'll freak us out. Alright, so that was only 4,000. How do we know Link's not gonna kill it? Is Link out and about? Or is he still in our room? Okay, so can you shut our door? Thank you. The only way I could think of getting around stuff, unless Patreon is raising prices too, is if people, you know, do the ultimates and the other tier on Patreon. Because YouTube's going to raise prices, like, for people that leave membership and try to come back. As a way to try to keep people from dropping membership, because apparently it hurts YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, our Patreon would probably be the only place that would have prices stay the same. Which, I mean, in all honesty, if we were making what we're making over here, but through Patreon, it might be easier and it might be less of a cut. I don't know. Because I know Abdallah doesn't like doing memberships on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, of course. I had a great day with you too. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Love you too. I have my greenhouse now.
It's okay if I go to sleep, right?
Yeah, you took your medicine, you go to sleep.
I'm gonna put your sandwich in the fridge.
I appreciate that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to water all these. I'm streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, I have to edit Naomi's thing. Ow. Mm. Very disturbing. Love you too. Yeah, I mean, I think YouTube is really messing up Jotaro. Because all they're going to do is they're going to make people, like, if they want to support creators, they'll go off platform to, like, Patreon or PayPal or something. It's probably, it really feels like YouTube has no idea what they're doing. Like, I have no idea. Okay. Well, everything's watered. How much money did we make now? 6,000? Oh my gosh, that wasn't enough. Not enough at all. You water the plants. Yay, good watering. Harvest Fest will be held at the village square on the 12th. You can eat and drink as much as you want. Should be fun. The 12th? Oh my gosh, it's soon. Okay. Oh, I don't like ads either, but yeah. Alright. So, hey! What?
Hi there. How are you? The Harvest Festival is tomorrow in the square. You should come. We'll be choosing the next king. Well, goodbye.
Okay, I'm gonna go use my greenhouse now. She said she watered the plants? How? I don't see any watering here. Did she water the imaginary plants? Oh. I'm gonna have to plant some stuff in the greenhouse. Yoink. Wait, I think stuff inside the greenhouse can't be destroyed by tsunamis either. It's only your crops outside that are in danger. The ones that are inside the greenhouse should be safe. I think. These are tomatoes, aren't they? Yep, so for a while we're gonna have to do throwback Thursday streams, because we're in trouble. And people seem to like those throwback stuff. Wow, there's really no reason to... do a... The greenhouse is freaking huge. Holy cow. And you could plant whatever you want in here? Shoot. The tomatoes are really working here? Guess we'll find out. That was all I had left for the tomatoes. Whoops. Oh, man. Oh, by now. Alright. That greenhouse is like a frickin' TARDIS, right? I don't know what that is. Yep. What are you doing? Let's work hard again in the afternoon. I mean, I don't even know why I would even have crops outside anymore. There's no reason. This is massive. Like, why even have... I forget how big this greenhouse was. This is just as big as the field outside. De-extinction? I don't know what that is. I've heard of dehydration. Yeah, let's work hard in the afternoon. Okay, so the Harvest Festival's next time. Well, I achieved the goal that I wanted to. I hope the Ultimate is happy with the stream. I have to go work on an Omega series, because Omega people are the only ones really paying the bills right now. Because YouTube's in bad shape. So the Omega upload series will continue tomorrow, but I have to go edit a bunch of stuff for that. Make sure I save this again. There we go. And so far, Naomi has paid for 15 episodes, which is incredible. And we've made 8 so far in total, I think. I don't know. And then we have another Omega we have to work on. Somebody became an Omega for an indie game that we have to do. So, yep. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Thank you again to our Ultimate over on Patreon. Without you, we'd be in serious jeopardy. So I hope you enjoyed your chill Harvest Moon stream. If you guys want to be an Ultimate, I would recommend doing it on Patreon. It's $100 with no price hike. YouTube will be changing the prices of all memberships for every single YouTube channel starting August 17th. Except for those of you that keep your membership. You have no price hike. Everyone else is getting a price hike. So PayPal, Patreon is probably your best bet to help your favorite YouTubers. Like, I don't care either way. As long as I get paid. You want to go to Patreon, cool. You know, you want to do our PayPal, that's fine. But, yep. I gotta go work on my quota for the Omega now. Okay? You guys have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. South of Midnight tomorrow, South of Midnight on Friday, and South of Midnight on Sunday is the release for those episodes. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with more SAO. And then this Thursday will be a throwback series starting at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time until around 7 o'clock. And then another stream, a current day stream, will take its place on something. And then this Friday is Carlos's Ultimate on Ninja Warriors again. All right, guys. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter to find out what's going on since we can't set up events right now. Okay? Or stay glued to the community tab to find out when new series are starting. Take care, everybody. Good night.